Alrighty, so those of you who are listening now, this is our full commentary for Money in the Bank 2020. Thanks for listening with us. We're about to put Tim through the paces of some of the most bullshit of bullshit. So we're going to have you guys start at 140. Let's see here. We're going to start at 142.18 on the time code if you guys want to join with us on the WWE network, if you have it. If not, you're just going to hear us talk about this shit. Tim, do you need us to give you any context of what the fuck's going on? Or what any of this is?
I don't want to know.
You don't want to know?
No.
Well, tough. We're going to tell you. Money in the Bank is a gimmick they have in the WWE where it's a briefcase, and if the person has a briefcase, it essentially gives them a chance anytime they want to face the world champion. And so it's usually done in a sneaky way. So like if you have the belt, if you have the briefcase, it's guaranteed, like in storyline at some point, your character is going to cash in your Money in the Bank to try to win the title. And they usually do it when the champion is in an inopportune time. So the champion just got done fighting a fight. Then the person with the briefcase comes out and they go, I'm not going to win.
So this is a game show?
So no, kind of. I mean, this is post-COVID lockdown. So they're doing this in the WWE corporate headquarters, and it's almost like I feel like this is gonna be like Rat Race. It's not gonna be like wrestling.
It's Rat Race.
It's like the movie Rat Race.
This is the guy that saw Sting and said, "So he's a mime."
Hey, did you guys see that? There's a mime in the ring. So this guy's fighting a mime.
Well, yeah, I saw the mime.
Okay, so here we go. We're gonna press play. 3, 2, 1. Press play.
There's Andre.
So they're in the WWE headquarters, their corporate headquarters in Stamford, Connecticut.
They got big old bronze statues.
Now who's that bitch with the sombrero?
Oh, she's taking her clothes off?
That's not a sombrero. That's like an old-timey Southern hat.
Oh, I see.
See how they're making their
Lacey
entrances into the lobby.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this is the worst.
Burger, you have to talk into the microphone, dude.
I heard reviews on this match, and it wasn't. I didn't even get.
This
is worse than I thought.
So there's two different Money in the Bank matches going on. The key is to get to the roof of the building where they have the ring and the briefcase from the get. So all the guy wrestlers who are going to be in the match, they're meeting in the weight room of Titan Towers.
There's a dwarf.
No, it's not.
No,
he's 5'10". He's just really
whiter
fat.
than he is tall, so you think he's short.
That's Otis Dosevich, who he's talking about there. So then the women, they're all meeting in the lobby of Titan Towers.
Wow, they got a hoe.
Oh my god.
She's got like the Iggy Azalea theme song, Carmella.
Nice titties, though.
Like, what's the purpose of wearing that shirt?
Titties.
That shirt is... There's a real superstar.
There we go.
Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler is fantastic.
She should not be
She's so nasty.
She should not be forced to be in a match like this.
She should not be subjected to this.
Yeah, subjected.
She shouldn't have to work with these people.
Like, look at her. She's the southern bitch is like waving herself with a fan. Like, that's like who she... Just bad.
Aleister Crowley.
It seems like
beat Austin Theory.
Fake reality.
You know, Austin
TV
Theory was in
show.
porn. God, it really just looks like backyard wrestling. Only they managed to get into somebody's house that has a really nice gym.
This is bad.
Who are these people? Who are these people?
I'm just very confused what's going on.
Well, if you got questions, ask.
They're getting in line.
Yeah, they're making their entrances because this is what you would do in a
Oh, so
fight
they're all
if you were
gonna
fighting
fight?
in a building.
They're all gonna fight. They're in a lobby though.
Yeah, the lobby of the WWE's corporate headquarters.
See, it's
Now
confused
there's a
because
dwarf.
there's men.
Rey Mysterio entering the weight room against the men.
Oh, God. So they're doing the women entrances and the men entrances at the same time.
Yeah, because the fight's all going down at once because it's like I said, it's like Rat Race.
Right. God, Daniel Bryan should have never agreed to do that. Or Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio, AJ Styles, none of those guys.
Right.
Oh man, this is like
Is
an
that
orchestrated show.
who's that?
Well, yeah,
Asuka.
that's
Asuka.
This is what wrestling has come to these days. They call these cinematic style matches.
Cinematic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how when you watch an action movie and they have a cinematic sequence? It's like that, only this is worse than that.
I just want to see the fighting.
Oh my God, look at, they were all there to catch her.
Yep.
Nice.
God, Shayna Baszler should never be subjected to this. I wonder how many takes it took to do this.
They were there all
Good, let's
night.
do that again. We'll do the dive again.
Yep. What a weirdo.
Oh my God, humiliating. So they're trying to get up the elevator.
There's already a cameraman in the elevator. Literally, it's like Night of the Living Dead. They're like crawling towards the camera.
Yeah, see, it's not like a fight at all.
It's
no,
not
it's
at
not.
all.
It's not fun at all.
And there's a
This is
security
what
camera.
you chose.
This is like an acting reality TV show.
Yeah, right. Except worse acting.
Oh my God, he ran his head across that smooth bar.
Rey Mysterio and Aleister Black going at it in the Titan weight room, Vince McMahon's personal workout space.
You know, you could get real hurt on that equipment.
Yeah.
It's heavy and big, steel.
So if you're showing up
Jesus
if you're
Christ.
showing up to a fight that's in a oh
Wow.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
why would
he
you
was
throw
gonna
the weight at the guy anyway? This
he was gonna try to kill him.
yeah.
Fortunately, he moved out of the
If you're showing
way.
up for a fight that's at a corporate headquarters, right? Why are you showing up in your underwear and your ring gear? Like, why aren't you showing up in like street clothes? Like it's a street fight. Like who shows up to this shit with their gear on?
Well, they want to
And
sell
then,
merchandise.
it's fake. It's supposed to be this something that you watch and not ask questions about. And it's like, well, no, it's logical questions. If you're gonna make them fight in the corporate building, why are they all showing up having their own entrance music into the room? Like
The audio is really bad.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I mean, it's a bunch of people yelling in a gym, but I mean, with COVID, you can't have the.
what about all of them yell? Just
You
them
can't-
yelling and the camera shaking a lot. How stupid!
This-
AJ Styles is
holding me
pinned underneath a.
It's not even as.
He's not even stuck.
No, he's not stuck.
Oh my God, this is awful.
Also, the weights are like.
This is like Rush Hour. It's just like Rush Hour. It's like
it's
like
Rat Race.
Jackie Chan does his comedy sequence, and then Chris Tucker does his comedy sequence.
Then there's some action.
But it's in the middle of the movie, so they can do their comedy stuff. But when it comes to the ending sequence, they got to be more serious.
Well, there's no way that
Oh, brother love.
you could reasonably believe that this is all happening in one shot.
Yeah, this is all just natural.
and I don't think that what their excuse is that their intention wasn't for you to believe that this was all this is all part of the fun of it. But the problem is that they still pretend like their show happens in a spot where they all come to have matches in a ring.
Well,
So if these guys are going to have a match and they're in a building where there's, sharp edges everywhere, why are most of them just in their underwear still? Why aren't they wearing more protective gear if they're out in the elements? So then all it is you're just taking video game characters and then you're having them fight in the corporate building.
Yeah,
Or you're going to have them fight in the parking lot. Or
oh wow,
you know
they're
what I mean?
fighting in the elevator.
It's It's really the fundamentals of how you think wrestling should be portrayed.
Well, it's like as if
Well, I thought it was like, okay, this is like a real fight, and these guys are supposed to be really tough, and we're gonna watch these tough people beat the shit out of each other.
it
But
used
no,
to be
it's
like
not.
that.
It's not. Yeah, it's not like that at all. Here, it's like we're watching some actors act.
Right.
We're watching people who aren't actors
Yeah,
act.
but you're watching F-level actors being given scripts and lines and dialogue from failed fucking writers from Hollywood. And then they wonder why no one watches anymore.
Do they wonder? Do you really think they look at this and they compare it to stuff they did back in the 90s and say,
I think they look.
Well,
I
why
think
don't
they,
people watch anymore?
I think
wonder.
they look at this and they go. They think that they've elevated the game of professional wrestling so high. I believe that they think that this is the best shit that they're doing.
I mean, this camera action is just.
It's unbearable.
awful.
It makes you sick,
Yeah,
right? It's
it's-
shaky.
They're trying to use it,
But it's
in
also
place of
B-grade.
actual
Impact.
Yeah, they're just shaking the camera up and down right now.
Right.
And every time somebody makes impact, they shake the camera.
Yep.
That doesn't. Yeah, that's not like a fight at all.
Who is that?
Doink.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not Matt.
It's Doink. That's all.
See,
Who's
this
the guy
is
to play
like-
Doink the Clown?
Matt Bourne.
Matt Bourne. It's not Matt Bourne.
Well, Matt Bourne hasn't been Doink since late '93.
But it's the character of Doink.
Yeah, that was just Doink. Yeah.
Oh, God, that bitch has injured so many women.
Mhm. Yeah, so then let's put her in an office building and have them tear apart the whole.
This really looks like
That's okay. That
high
you
school
can.
production. Like they're just running around the high school right now. Like,
That's what it looks like. It looks
this
cheap.
is as much effort as we could put in. We have a camera.
This looks cheap. Those are all sound effects. Ominous music.
Oh, look, money.
Cue the music.
Oh
The
my
triumphant
God, this
score.
is the worst.
Well, I understand that they can't have like a crowd, and they can't have. That person's being.
She's one of the.
There's Stephanie McMahon people.
That's the Vince McMahon's daughter. That's
These
the
are just-
owner's daughter.
You guys are destroying the building. Well, what do you expect? You booked the match for them to be in the building.
So she's supposed to be in the same room because she's clearly filming herself.
Oh yeah, she's
Somewhere
not even in the
else.
same room. You're right.
She's using a worse camera. You know,
That was filmed in a totally separate sequence.
it's just really low quality.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
like bad like sci-fi channel like movie.
Yeah,
Oh gosh.
this is the worst. Oh my God, this is the worst.
So for actual logistics, the Titan Towers that WWE's the Titan Tower, that this office building is only about 4 stories. So to get to the roof wouldn't take nearly this
Is it
long.
really that short?
Yeah, it's not that high. It might be more than 4, but I mean it's not a skyscraper.
Shit. Yeah, I didn't think it was a skyscraper, but fuck. Who's he looking for?
Rey Mysterio.
Oh, all the doors are locked, except for one.
Oh, here we go. Here's at the AJ Styles was just buried alive in a grave in a boneyard match against that guy Undertaker at WrestleMania. Undertaker used a dump truck's worth of dirt to bury this man, and he's still alive somehow, and he's now walking around like he's a fucking member of It's a big, big world.
Oh my god. Anytime I do something in my life where I think, holy shit, dude, that's humiliating. I'm embarrassed about what I did.
Look, great.
I
Call
just
back.
think, holy shit, The Undertaker. The Undertaker is the most humiliating human being who's ever featured himself on camera.
See, look, and then watch. No way.
Flashbacks. Nice.
See, that storytelling.
Oh my god, this is awful.
This is
Paul Heyman here is about to have a feast.
He doesn't want fruit. He wants meat and pasta and bread.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I do too.
He's just at Titan Tower feasting.
Randomly during their match.
Well, it's so Vince McMahon can have a food fight.
That's funny.
This match was booked like that Key and Peele sketch with the sequel doctor who comes in for Gremlins 2, and then they all start naming gremlins and stuff. Vegetable gremlin,
what the fuck
electricity
is this guy
gremlin,
doing? What the fuck is that?
food fight.
Fight.
He's basically just doing Chris Farley. Hey, I'm fat guy. Oh, I'm Chris Farley.
Isn't that funny? Oh, that's so funny. I can't believe Aleister Black. That's another person who's... Oh my god, Rey Mysterio. I have no respect for Rey Mysterio. I have no respect for anybody who participated in this match. Daniel Bryan should be ashamed of himself.
Of course. Shayna Baszler should be ashamed of herself.
She's the only one that's getting over with me, though.
Because she's choking out Ray.
She's choking out Ray. She did the
When Ray
facials.
just got smashed by Nia Jax and Otis.
People paid to watch this match.
No, they didn't. No one
don't
paid
think?
to watch this shit. Well, they paid their network subscription.
Right, but there was also... You could also pay for it.
Oh, I doubt there. I mean, maybe someone ordered this. If someone ordered this on pay-per-view, I'm sorry.
I'd love
If
to
you're
see
still
that.
I'm not sorry at all.
ordering
I
this shit
think
on pay-per-view,
you are the lowest. You are the lowest form of human life.
how are you
on the
not
face of
already
the
just
earth.
subscribed? I mean, maybe your internet's shitty, so you don't have a good connection to get the network. But you're paying $60 to watch this pay-per-view. I would have called and got my fucking money back. Where was the camera person before that? I see. I just hate that kind of shit.
Well, there's
Unbelievable B-roll. All right, now let's go to another angle.
It's already filmed like a movie, like a cheap movie. So
Well, yeah.
there's no need to think about the logistics
Oh,
of it.
it's disgusting.
It's funny though. He's fat. He's supposed
fat.
to have
He's
food
stuffing-
falling out of his mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Yeah.
That's funny.
Have him drink some mayonnaise while you're at it.
Look at him. He can't even put his arms to his side.
He can't even. He waddles through like a.
Oh, real.
Oh,
look at
pain.
And they have the music changed. This
He's gonna
is hard
slam
to
it into his
watch.
face.
This is really hard.
He's just
to
gonna
watch.
slam it up to his face. John Laurinaitis.
Who gives a shit about John Laurinaitis?
Nobody gives a shit. It's like when AEW does that shit.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, remember that thing that happened that one time?
Remember Billy Mitchell? Tim, you're silent, buddy. You seem really disgusted in what you're watching.
I don't like this at all.
Are you curious who's gonna win the Money in the Bank
The
contract?
It doesn't seem like it's even a competition.
They're trying to get to the roof.
She's not even speaking any language. She's just going blah 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 blah.
Right, yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Gibberish.
She's a native English speaker.
What was the point of that?
It was funny. Didn't you think that was funny when she
No.
fell? Oh, you're not 5?
Why don't they just take the
It's funny
elevator?
when people fall.
Yeah, that was the best bump of the whole night.
She threw that chick on the table.
That
pretty
looked
hard.
brutal. Looked like it hurt.
That's the only one that seems to be doing any like actual.
Lacey Evans? Or you mean the
no,
big girl?
The big girl.
Nia Jax.
That's because she actually likes to hurt. She just
She
hurts
looks
Yeah,
like
people.
she's
she's
just a
actually
nasty
throwing
bitch.
them
She just
around,
fucking
yeah.
destroys people. She actually hurts people in real life.
I like that.
Well, good thing they showed up right there while he was just waiting for them to get in that
Coincidence.
spot.
Coincidence.
I thought he was crying about the coffin or something.
Oh God.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember hearing about this.
Super shaky camera.
AJ Styles and TNA was really fantastic looking.
Wow, he looks.
He
like
wasn't there a
shit.
second ago though. They're playing his entry music. God, he looks fucking
He looks
old.
like a
He looks
zombie.
he looks like a ghoul.
Yeah, he looks like he's dying.
He looks like a dying man.
Is he an alcoholic?
No, he's just old. He's 76 years old.
And he sleeps about 2 hours a night.
Yeah, his eyes are they're swollen. They're almost swollen shut.
Nothing he does looks natural. Like, that did not look natural at all.
I hate that man.
Oh man, this is boring.
You told us to put the chairs back. I did, didn't I? Yeah.
Great
Fight.
dialogue, huh, Tim?
Oh my God, this is the worst.
This is killing me.
Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles are now fighting in another random hallway. Oh, and there's King Corbin waiting for
Hey,
them.
where'd he come from?
He was just waiting for them to show up back there in that spot again, like they were scripted to do. The key to be a good wrestler is to make a good yelping noise when you punch someone.
Right.
You! Like a video game.
Did they like in the old stuff where you're in the ring? You can't hear them, right?
This is just like PS3 Tekken.
If you did, it was more natural. There's believe it or not, the older shit, there was a more natural way that these guys would work. It wasn't so
because they actually hurt each
over
other.
the top and goofy. I'm going
to the roof.
Should have been going there the whole time, you fucking dork.
Retard.
Why are you waiting for the other guys?
What a fucking queer.
And here we go.
Ooh.
Drone camera.
Here we go. They're going out the building. Oh, look at that.
So is this where the real fight happens now?
Yep, this is where this is the finale.
Are they gonna do non-shaky camera?
No,
Of course
they're
not. It's gonna get
I'm
shakier.
getting
They're gonna make
sick.
it. They're gonna make it sillier and more absurd.
Look at all that movement. It's like watching Blair Witch.
Every time somebody
It's
makes
actually
contact, the camera
really-
changes.
Yeah. It's
Boom, camera change.
Hurt her.
When the slam happens, camera change.
She's pretty fucking strong.
Not really.
The other chick was helping her.
Yeah, but still, she held her over her head for like a second.
A whole second because of
second.
gravity, because of momentum.
She's actually hurt, I think, right there. I think Nia Jax fucked up.
This
her
is
shit.
so nasty. This is so gross. The trees
what
look really
about the
pretty
music?
though.
There's no commentary, at least.
This is like video game music. This is WWF video game music when you're choosing your character.
That's-
Choose your character.
That's all pro wrestling has become now. It's just video game shit. If you watch the characters nowadays, it's just as if their character is the same as it's just as if you're playing a video game.
Yeah, listen to
There's
this
no
music.
consequence.
6-man Hell in a Cell Armageddon match. Dun 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 dun.
Oh,
Oh boy.
So somehow the men have not found their way to the roof yet.
Right, the women are doing a better job.
Plausible.
It couldn't possibly be that they filmed these two matches in 2 different times.
No, they're all in the building at the same time. Remember when they crossed paths and they had the food
I
fight?
remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
So
You
many
remember
jump cuts
Reagan?
since then. It's hard to remember.
You remember Chewbacca?
I believe there were 6 women in this match, and there's only 3 in the ring right now.
Are they trying to say she can't lift up an aluminum ladder?
It's heavy.
Yeah, have you ever lifted up aluminum before?
It's an 8-foot ladder.
That thing's probably like 30 pounds at most.
8 feet.
Yeah, but when you're Asuka and you're only... Or wait, is that Asuka?
Yeah.
Yeah, she only weighs 97 pounds.
Pay good attention about how this ring is on a platform. You see how it's like on a platform above
The roof?
the roof?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Just pay attention to that. Something's going to pay off here.
I hate the music.
The music is awful. But honestly, if there were commentators, it would be even worse.
Why would they have commentators?
Because it's a wrestling match.
Isn't that how fights go? There's always a commentator.
Oh, you don't remember that time Mike Tyson and the other guy fought in that match where they just went around the whole arena and then got into a taxi and drove to a fucking restaurant
And had a beer.
Yeah.
And then started beating each other's ass.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? Oh, okay.
Alright, come on, Asuka.
This is some...
Let's go. There she goes. She's gonna get it. Oh, God. I can leap tall buildings in a single bound, but I can't climb up a ladder. What the fuck is going on? What does he care?
Yeah, they each could grab one.
What does he care?
Right, that's dumb.
Maybe is there some underlying story here?
No, it was just dumb nonsense.
Oh, it was an excuse to make Asuka look like
You
a
should have
champ.
just pushed the, ladder over.
She's gonna get it.
Well, no,
There
they
we go.
they each could grab one.
I really hate
God, that's so
the
stupid.
sounds this person makes.
Huh?
I hate the sound she makes. It's not.
Well, she's a
language.
warrior.
So over the top.
Would you say that same thing if she was a man?
And she was going uka uka. Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah,
wait,
why
now
was
there's
he?
commentators.
Why was he trying to interrupt?
Right, they could have just harmonized. They could have just together won the match.
She said no, no.
Yeah, exactly. He could be like, dude, I'm here. You're here. We're the champs, baby.
You're the female winner. I'm the male winner.
Why couldn't he?
Yeah, no, we have to fight because it's.
No, you
'Cause
could
it's
knock.
that's
You
what it said
could
in the
knock her
script.
over and take
It's like-
both. Take
I
them
just
both.
watched Back to the Future 2 the other day, and it gets to that point where Biff in the future is like, yeah, this old man came to me in the past, and he was like, hey, here's the sports almanac. You just bet on the winners, and you'll make all the money. And then he ever said if there was some punk kid and his fucking crazy-ass scientist, and then, if I ever came across him, I'd have to fucking kill him.
Yep.
So then he points the gun. It's like, well, why'd you have to explain to him the story? Just pull out your gun and shoot him.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, see, he's too
Oh,
fat
the
to be on the
Batman
ladder.
can't get up.
That's funny.
Hey, you.
God, I hate Corbin. I hate him.
Boring.
Is he still doing?
boring carbon monoxide?
Is he still on there? Is he still on the program?
Well, I'm sure he is. I mean, this was only 6 months ago. Oh, how convenient.
Is this the main event? Oh my God, the worm.
Wow.
Otis and the worm.
No, they call it the caterpillar because
The
he's fat.
caterpillar. That's right. Because heavy machinery.
More shaky camera.
I mean, that caterpillar move was pretty impressive, to be honest.
You thought
He rolls away.
Hogan and Macho Man was good. You thought Austin and Bret Hart was good. Check out this match.
This is really good. Oh, we're gonna race. Why don't you just wait till they get to the top and then knock over the ladder? Yeah, there you go.
Fuck you, Rey Mysterio. You piece of
Oh,
shit.
here we go.
What?
He killed him.
They just implied that he threw him off the side of the building.
This is the guy who's trying to kill someone with the weight too.
Yep.
Here's a splat, though. The splat was pretty quick.
Yeah, it doesn't seem far.
All right. I've got the ladder set up. Now I'm going to ascend slowly. Very slowly.
Very slowly, taking one step at a time.
Yep.
You ever work on a ladder for 8 hours a day?
All day, every day.
All day, every day.
I
Yep.
work on a ladder all day, every day.
And how often do you ascend the ladder and you're like, holy shit, and it takes you like 15 seconds to go from one step to the next?
Every single time. It's,
Okay.
He's a heavier man. That didn't even look like it would have.
God, the music is
music.
just ridiculous.
the music is bad.
All right, this is Pro Wrestling 2020.
It was like, hey, it's fake, so we're gonna go really, really fake. The fakest you can get.
I really feel like
They're proud of this stuff.
When
I'm telling
Vince
you.
McMahon first heard that, hey, we can't have crowds at the wrestling shows,
He was
you're gonna have
excited.
to find an alternative. He was like, oh my god, this is my destiny.
It's about time. It's about goddamn time. They've just gotten in my way.
Look at this. This is good.
Give it to me. Who's that?
Elias. Elias just smashed his back, and the suitcase fell into Otis's hands. And he accidentally knocked fucking AJ out because he's clumsy.
He's big and clumsy. And it's really funny.
Now, is Otis still Money in the Bank?
Yeah.
Now they have an announcer.
It's whoever ends up with the suitcase. Oh, he dropped it, and then Otis caught it. It probably took him 5 takes. Yeah. There we go. There's our winner.
There he is. So Asuka wins for the females and Otis wins for the men. There you go.
There we go. I don't think...
Oh, it's so weird that they're acting like this was a competition or a
Yeah,
It was a
well...
grueling- what do you mean? It was a grueling match.
Yeah, they could have killed each other.
grueling match.
All right. We're back. Tim, you just got done watching WWE Money in the Bank 2020. The match, that is. What are your thoughts, man? What are your thoughts on the fake shit?
I was sickening. That was terrible. That was like the most awkward F tier actors just doing dumb shit that was not funny.
Did you have a particular favorite or anything in there that you liked? Was there anything about it that you
it
liked?
kind of seemed like the big chick was actually hurting the other ones.
Yeah, that's her MO. That's what she normally does.
And,
The big chick is Nia Jax, by the way.
She's clumsy and
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, I kind of like that part. Honestly, the men really, they pissed me off the most because
All right. So Tim just got done watching Money in the Bank 2020. The winner was on the men's side, Otis, and on the female side, Asuka. I'm sure anyone who's listening on the Brute and the Fruit podcast probably doesn't really give a shit. But for those who listened on the full commentary episode, they might care. I don't know. But Tim, what are your thoughts on Money in the Bank 2020?
That really made me angry, how much I hated that.
What was it? What was it that you hated so much?
It was too fake. It was so fake, and the way the people acted, I get, it's like cosplay or something, and those people I don't like, so I really hated the way
So you're
acting.
saying these people felt like they were pretending to be pro wrestlers?
Well,
Like they were
yeah,
like pretending to be wrestlers.
I know that pro wrestling is fake, but this is disgusting.
It's like that CSI is fake, but you don't want CSI cast members stopping in the middle of a storyline and breaking into a dance move.
Right.
Right.
Well, LeBron, like
That's breaking kayfabe.
I use this example all the time. LeBron James wouldn't go into a dance routine in the middle of the NBA Finals. It's basketball. They want to see basketball, And professional wrestling, no one really gives a shit about all the extra stuff that they've tricked themselves into believing that people care about. Prime example, Tim is someone who doesn't care to watch. How are they going to get new viewers? By whatever they're putting out on the television today, right? So yes, granted, this was months ago, but this is,
This is
they've
modern.
kind of gotten away from doing the cinema kind of shit, but I mean, just only a couple months ago, they did that swamp match, which I'm pretty sure we'll have to make Tim watch.
I don't think
I
we should
don't
make
want
Tim
to
watch
watch
that.
anymore.
Tim doesn't want to see that. I don't want to see that. You don't want to see
for
that.
like weebs and other basement dwellers that are disgusting, and they like people to act that way. But no respectable person could watch this. And,
I agree. No
enjoy
adult,
it.
right? It's not
No.
for adults. It's not for adults.
I mean, I could see you putting this on in front of, I don't think there was much swearing. You could put this on in front of a child.
Right. Imagine this. Imagine, if you will.
That they're trying to grow a future user base by inducting 5-year-olds now. They're like,
Imagine
we
if
need
you
a
will.
reboot.
There's you take everything that happened in these two matches that we just watched, the women's and the men's Money in the Bank ladder, and you make them CGI characters. Suddenly it's a cartoon. Suddenly it's acceptable for children. Because it's not in the realm of possibility.
It's already a cartoon.
Right, but I'm saying, it's on the periphery like it is. You make it a CGI, or you make it a cartoon, it's for children.
So, Tim, what's something that would make you want to watch?
If I thought people might actually get hurt or were getting hurt, like it was a fight.
Or if they were
at least pretending like it was compelling, a compelling.
Yeah,
at least creating the illusion that they were trying to win a match.
I don't care if it's real fighting, but if it looks like it,
right?
And I'm like, oh shit,
right?
That could have been painful,
right?
Or
it's so good that it sucks you in, right? You're thinking
just the majesty.
You forget that it's phony, just like in a movie. You see Will Smith or you see Josh Brolin, you're like, okay, these people are actors. I know they're actors.
The whole world in the movie is fake, but you feel connected to it.
Or you forget that they're celebrities because you're so sucked into the story that you forget, oh shit, Meryl Streep. That's who I'm watching.
Right.
I don't know. It was terrible. I don't know what they could do, but I don't want to watch it.
Well, you're contractually obligated, pal, once every 5 episodes in our segment of making One Take Timmy watch fake fighting.
Okay. It's my job.
Just count to 10 backwards and take a deep breath and say it'll all be okay.
10, 9, 8,
it'll all be okay.
7,
it'll all be okay.
6,
it'll all be okay.
5,
it'll all
4,
be okay.
3,
it'll all be okay.
2,
it'll all be okay.
1.